what about an extension of free schools? Because they have been, in many cases, very successful. You used to kind of inveigh against yummy mummy schools and so on. Have you changed your mind a bit on that?
Well, I've got one message for you this morning and one message for viewers, which is that if you are a group of parents, a group of social entrepreneurs, teachers interested in setting up a school in areas where you need new school places, then the Labour government will be on your side. We are in
That's
favour.
Free schools. You're in
we
favour
are
of free
in favour
schools.
of enterprise and innovation. But here's the difference. First of all, it's going to be in areas of need because we have a school places crisis going on. Secondly, it's going to have properly qualified teachers in these schools. And thirdly, you're going to have systems of financial accountability, transparency. I'm in favour of parent-led academies, which are going to be good parent-led academies, and we will keep the good free schools when we get into government. But have no doubt that what we have seen recently is an ideological experiment with our young people. And as a result of that, 400 kids in Derby have been sent home for the week. They've had no schooling because of an ideological experiment by Michael Gove, and that can't be right.
Right. Did you discuss all this with Ed Miliband when you got the job?
Absolutely.
Because he said to me a couple of weeks ago that there would be no more free schools, and he was completely against them.
Well, our policy was set out by my predecessor, Stephen Twigg, who did huge amounts when he was a schools minister in the last Labour government for improving standards in London schools. And Stephen said in June that our policy was to keep the good free schools when we're in power, not to set up new free schools along the Michael Gove model, but to have parent academies. And that's where we have the innovation, the social enterprise, the creativity. Andrew,
This sounds like a huge change in tone, at the very least, from the Labour Party.
Andrew, you are a historian, and you know that the history of the Labour movement is about mutualism, cooperatives, the nonconformist tradition, civil society, all of that energy.
And you used to be in favour of very tough, rigorous education, pushing kids hard, and you are.
Absolutely. We want absolute rigour, but we believe both in vocational rigour and academic rigour.